Okay.
That one was crazy texting on me.
Let's see, we got everybody here. The first item on the agenda is RS 2014-1225. The sponsor is Gilmore, and this is a resolution authorizing a Marshall Family Foods Incorporated, Puckett's Incorporated, to install, construct, and maintain an area encroachment at 500 Church Street for Puckett's Grocery Store. Is there a motion? Second? Any questions, comments? All in favor? 1225 is adopted. The next item on the agenda is 1226, another resolution by Gilmore. And this is a resolution authorizing Gugu Cluster LLC to construct and install an area encroachment at 116 3rd Avenue South. Is there a motion? Second? Second. Question or comments?
Staff report.
All in favor? 1226 is adopted. The next resolution is 2014-1227. Gilmore is a sponsor. And this is a resolution authorizing Boot Barn, Inc. to construct and install an area encroachment at 318 Broadway. Is there a motion? Second. Comments or questions? All in favor? 1227 is adopted. Next item is
You can have them. I don't need
2014-835. The sponsor is Councilor Moore, and this is an ordinance to change from R8 to SP zoning for property located at 1813 Beach Avenue to permit up to 7 detached residential units. Is there a motion? Second? Are there comments or questions? All in favor? 835 is adopted. The next item is 2014-860. This is a sponsor is Maynard and Matthews, an ordinance to amend the metropolitan codes pertaining to the naming of streets and renaming a portion of 28th Avenue North and 31st Avenue North as Ed Temple Boulevard. Is there a motion? Is there a motion? Okay, we got a deferment. Second. Question? I think we got a question from Councilman Claiborne.
I think these are updated.
Comment?
Yeah, we need a,
What?
pretty sure we updated.
Hold on 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay, Councilmember Claiborne.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. I meant to make this motion for the bill that we just did, and I didn't catch it in time, but I would recommend that we defer this at least one meeting. These bills that are to be referred to the Planning Commission, I think it is bad timing for us to make a decision before these bills, any of these bills, go before the Planning Commission and we get their input, see what their decisions are going to be before they come back to us and we discuss them here. So I would make a recommendation that we defer this one meeting and let it move forward to the Planning Commission and then come back and talk about it the first of next month.
Okay, what this minute got? Dominique. Councilman Dominique.
Thank you, Chairman. Councilman Claiborne made my point. Also, does it need to go before an E911, or has it already gone to that commission?
I don't think it's gone through that mission yet.
Can we have legal let us know on that?
It's gone through that.
As part of the Planning Commission's review, we send it to E911, so we will be hearing from them as part of our review of the case. But at this point, we'll be writing a staff report this week, so I'm not sure if we've heard back from them yet or not. So by the time it gets to our planning commission on September 25th, we should have a recommendation from them.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Any other, okay, Councilman Maynard?
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and I support the motion to defer, so we allowed us to go before the Planning Commission on September the 25th, and then bring it back here after that one meeting so that we can determine what the Planning Commission has stated, and then have it for a second reading, bring it back to the committees to discuss for the council. So I appreciate both the motion and the comments by Councilman Claiborne.
okay. Councilman Harrison, do you have a? Okay, we have a motion on the floor to defer Bill 860 for one meeting. You got a motion? Is there a second? Any further comments, questions? All in favor for one meeting deferral? So 860 is deferred for one meeting. The next item on the agenda is 871. This is an ordinance adopting property maps which shall be the official map for the identification of real estate for tax assessment purpose. Is there a motion? Second? Comments or questions? All in favor? 871 is adopted. Our next item is Bill 2014-874, Anthony Davis, an ordinance to abandon an existing 10-foot public utility drainage easements for properties located at 3622, 3622B, 3624, 3630, 3630B, and 3632 Redmond Street in Normandy Circle, unnumbered. Is there a motion? Councilman? Questions or comments? All in favor? 874 is adopted. The next item is BL 2014-876. Westerholm, Davis, and Hunt, an ordinance to abandon retain easement rights in a portion of former alley 1999 for the property located at 1001 Riverside Drive. Is there a motion? Questions or comments? All in favor? Okay, 875 is adopted. The next item is Bill 876. Gilmore, Anthony Davis, an ordinance to abandon retain easement rights not to include those retained by NES of the former right-of-way of alley number 63 for a portion of properties located at 700 Broadway and 126 Rosa L. Park Boulevard. Is there a motion? Second? Questions or comments? All in favor? 876 is approved. The next bill is 877. Gilmore and Anthony Davis, an ordinance to abandon retain easement rights in the former right-of-way of alley number 123 for properties located at 300 and 312 9th Avenue South. Is there a motion? Question or comments? All in favor? 877 is approved. The next item is 893, Gilmore. This is an ordinance to abandon a portion of the right-of-way and easement for Alice number 115, 123, and to authorize the execution of a quitclaim deed to convey any interest the Metro possesses in the right-of-way. Is there a motion? Second? Questions or comments? All in favor? 893 is approved. Next bill is 2014-833. The sponsor is Anthony Davis. An ordinance to change from RS 7.5 to SP for property located at 2324 Riverside Drive to permit up to 7 detached residential units. Is there a motion? Comments or questions? Councilman Davis.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and apologize I missed your committee last week. There is an amendment on this. It's a really basic amendment, very similar to one we did on Councilman Westerholm's Riverside Drive property a few weeks back concerning some trees we're planting in the median. So I hope someone from the committee can approve the amendment and then hopefully recommend approval as amended, and I appreciate your support.
And what is your amendment?
It's listed in your packet. It's about some planting some trees in the Riverside Drive median that we're asking the developer to do. And so I hope you will amend for me and then approve as amended. And the neighborhood has been supportive of the ordinance.
Okay, we got one other comment. Councilman Claiborne.
Yes, I would move the amendment to 833, as has been explained by the sponsor of the bill.
Okay, we got a motion and a second. We got one more comment. Westerholm? You're good? Okay, all in favor of the bill as amended?
The amendment first.
Oh, I'm sorry. We got an amendment. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second? Any other questions? All in favor? Okay, Bill 833 is amended. Now we're back to the bill as amended. All in favor?
Aye.
Bill 833 is amended. Next bill is 853. Councilman Claiborne. This is a bill, an ordinance to change from R10 to OL to SP zoning for a portion of property located at 410 Donson Pike to permit up to 15 residential units. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second? Comments or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
853 is adopted. The next bill is 854. Councilman Westerholm, an ordinance to change from R6 to SP zoning for property located at 404 South 16th Street to permit 3 detached units. Is there a motion?
So moved. Second.
Second. Comments or questions? All in favor? 854 is adopted. The next item is Bill 855. Sponsor is Glover. An ordinance to change from RS15 to SP zoning for properties located at 4214 Central Pike to permit a mixture of uses. Is there a motion? Push your button.
I think there's an amendment to this. If we could have the councilman, the sponsor, to explain it, then I would move his amendment.
Okay. You want to state your amendment, Councilman?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Chair. What we've done is we've had just basically a 20-foot wide utility easement to parcel 002 to the south of the final site plan. This is something one of my constituents had requested, and that's the amendment we're making. And so thank you, Councilman Claiborne, for moving the amendment.
Okay, I think you got something, Brother Hager, push your button. So noted. Okay, we got an amendment to 855. All in favor?
Aye.
Second? Any more questions, comments? It's amendment to 855, and he just stated the amendment a few minutes ago.
Second.
Are there any other questions, comments? Bill 855 is amended. Now we're going to go back to the bill as amended. All in favor of 855 as amended? Second. 855 is approved as amended. The next item is Bill 856. Council Lady Weiner, an ordinance to change from R440 to SP zoning for properties located at 7295 Sonia Drive to permit up to 16 residential dwelling units. Is there a motion? Questions or comments? All in favor? 856 is approved. The next bill is BL 2014-858. Council Lady Dowell. This bill authorizes an ordinance to change from SP to SP zoning for properties located at Bell Road, unnumbered to permit a restaurant. Is there a motion? Comments? Questions? Council Lady Johnson.
My comment is, this is exciting for Southeast Davidson County. My husband and I, we drive all the way over to Lebanon Road and sometimes over near Brentwood to go to the Waffle House. And so to have a new Waffle House in the Hickory Hollow Crossings area in Jacoby Dowell's district, that is a great addition to our area. I had actually approached the Waffle House leadership as to putting one along Murfreesboro Road when I went to the one on Lebanon Road that just recently opened. And they said they were opening up 9 locations and that this would be one of them, and that they were looking at possibly putting one near Nashville Village. So again, I'm just talking because I'm very excited. It's a breakfast spot that a lot of people love, and we welcome this addition to our area. And with that, again, I move for approval.
Are y'all gonna have a grand opening out there?
What'd you say?
You guys having a grand opening?
Well, I don't know all that information yet, but we getting our Waffle House.
Okay.
Miss Jacoby Dowell, Council Lady Dowell will be releasing all of that grand opening information once that, after they break ground and get the structure up. But
Very
it's
good.
coming.
Any other comments? All in favor? 859 is approved. The next bill, the last bill is 861. Hunt and Dominic. This is an ordinance to acquire permanent easement, temporary construction easements, or fee simple for the Brick Church pipe improvement project. Is there a motion? Second? Comments or questions? All in favor? 861 is approved, and that concludes. 859. Hold on 1 minute, folks. That would be Scott Davis, I'm sorry. Okay, this 859 is an ordinance to change from RS5 to SP zoning for properties located at 1008 Joseph Avenue to permit up to 2 detached dwellings. Is there a motion? Second? All in favor? Question, comments? Okay,
Yeah.
Councilman
I'd
Davis?
like to apologize to the chair and to committee and to John Cooper. I have a minor amendment that I'm going to be asking for a suspension of the rules just to make sure they put back some trees and build a privacy fence. It's neighborhood friendly amendment that I'm probably going to have to suspend the rules tomorrow night, and I apologize to the wonderful folks of this chamber. I'd like to move for approval.
Move for approval. All in favor? We're approving Bill 859. I'm sorry, I said this is an ordinance to change from RS5 to SP zoning for properties located 1008 Joseph Avenue to permit up to 2 detached dwelling units. Okay, I was just confused. I thought we were done. Okay. You gonna do?
tomorrow.
That's gonna be offered tomorrow, and that's when he'll suspend the rules. And we got an approval. Council Lady Gilmore?
So we can have discussion? Because I have a question.
Yes?
So, okay. So I was trying to see, could he just go ahead and amend it this evening? I thought you could amend it.
If he wants to.
Protocol question, so maybe Mr. Cooper can answer that.
The deadline for amendments to be eligible for consideration was 1 o'clock today to be distributed to the council by rule, and we didn't know anything about the amendment, so there's nothing prepared.
Okay, so he couldn't amend it on the floor. It would have to have been submitted by 1 o'clock, just for
Correct.
clarity. Okay, thank you. All right.
Any other comments or questions? Okay, 869, is there approval? 859 is approved. And that concludes the agenda for this day in the Planning and Zoning Commission. Thank you very much.
Let me know.